What up? Welcome to the third episode of the Grrl Republic podcast. I am your fucking rad host, Moon. Rad. Fucking rad. It's such a good word. Why don't we use that more often here on the East Coast? It's fucking awesome. Rad. I think they use it a lot in the West Coast, right? It's a good word. It's like it just puts that emphasis that you need. Just fucking rad. Where's that word come from? It's so fucking good. Anyway, what the hell am I talking about? How the hell are you? I'm glad to be here with you girls. I'm really looking forward to the show. We have a dear friend of mine who's going to be giving her perspective on some things. Mr. Pink, she's pretty fucking rad. She's nuts. You're going to love her. We'll get to that a little later on. So, yeah, hope everybody's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Things are moving along, looking nicely. If you haven't checked out the website, please take some time. Go check it out. It's grrlrepublic.com. That's GRRLREPUBLIC.com. And check out the happenings, what's going on, what we're about, and all that sweet stuff. Like I said, this is the third, so this is actually second full episode. So we're still a little baby. Yes, we are. But we're growing. I'm feeding it. I'm burping it. Wiping its butt. So cute, little baby. Grrl Republic. Yeah. I am on some shit today, boy. Yes, sir. So I wanted to bitch about my iPod. My iPod is like part of me. It's like my other hand. I can't live without it, right? It's awesome. I have the iPod Touch, the second generation. I don't know, some people haven't upgraded and stuff. I like the Touch. I like the visuals. I like all the features that it has and stuff. And it's pretty much like having an iPhone without the actual, calling feature. It's pretty sweet walking around showing it off. But I'm frustrated with iTunes. It's like almost one of the best inventions ever made, but it enslaves you. It really does. Like, you're stuck purchasing this music through iTunes if you want to be legit and whatnot. And some of us, I'm not going to mention any names or anything, still do some downloading here and there, whatever. We find our sneaky little ways. And the beautiful thing about gadgets is that they always find loopholes, even though, the big corporations try to keep it tight and make sure that doesn't happen. But some genius out there, fucking hackers, I love you, god damn it, find a way to get around these things. So it's cool. We're still downloading and crap. But for the most part, sometimes if you can't find stuff that you're looking for and iTunes has it, you're indebted to them and you have to get it through them. It's a little frustrating, but my biggest beef with iPod is that you have to constantly update. That's number one. And it's taking up mad space on your computer. People, I guess, don't realize how much memory this shit takes up, and it really slows your computer down. That's number one. Number two is that you have to constantly be changing stuff around in your iTunes. Because I have the 16 gig. Which is great, and you think 16 gigs, that's a lot of music, right? Yeah, and it's a few, I don't know, it's probably 2,000 songs or more, 5,000 songs, something like that. And you don't ever really listen to all these songs, you know what I mean? It's so weird. You make a playlist of about, 30, 40, 50 songs, and you constantly go back to the same 5 songs. And mind you, this is the track, all these tracks is stuff that you wanted to download, or you transferred from your CDs to your computer. This is all stuff that you like, and it's your choice to put it into iTunes, but we always stick to these couple of songs that we keep playing over and over again. Why is that? You just get stuck on these songs, and then you get tired of that, and then you create another playlist. So you have a couple of playlists if you're like me, because I'm always changing up my mood and stuff. So I have my chill music, I have my sex music, I have my fucking angry music, I have my feeling happy music, my dance music, my singing music, whatever. So you kind of go back and forth between playlists and stuff, but then you get tired of that, and then you gotta take all that apart and rebuild a new playlist and stuff. And there's always new songs coming out, and you're snatching them up fucking crazy. You're just constantly moving stuff along, but this stuff takes time. I don't know, am I the only crazy one? I spend a whole day, okay, not a whole day, but maybe at least 4 or 5 hours changing up my songs and stuff. And I own a lot of music, so I can't even fit everything onto my iPod. And bless the people that have like the 32 gig or whatever the hell. That's probably not even the biggest that they make. I don't even know. But you can't fit all your music on there, so you have to keep like rearranging. So I kind of got the system going now that I pick tracks that I think I want to listen to, and I create playlists, and that kind of helps out a little bit instead of just getting crazy and just putting maybe a quarter of my actual list of songs and stuff. It stresses me out. It's just me out. I gotta make the time. I have to have a iPod day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to pick a day, stick to it, you know, sit down on my computer for God knows how many hours, move everything around. Then they have this Genius list now on iTunes, where if you click on a song, it pulls up all these other hot tracks from that artist along with other artists that are similar. So you're like playing within, clicking here, clicking there, and then you're watching this Genius thing loading up, and you're like, oh man, I gotta listen to this shit. So then you get stuck on that, and you're going through each track, and you're like, this is hot, this is not hot, whatever. And then you want to purchase all this other shit. Jesus, it's like, now your bank account is going lower and lower because now you spent like a freaking $100 on shit that you didn't even think about getting in the first place, but you got it because you gotta have it because of fucking Genius. It is fucking genius if you really think about it, because those motherfuckers suck you in. It's crazy, making you spend all this money, all this time. It gets me all stressed out. Alright. So yeah, I love my iPod, but it drives me crazy. I don't know. Do y'all spend this much time and effort on iPods? Do you get all stressed out like I do? Hit me up. Let me know. I feel like I'm alone in this world with this situation. You know, I get my iPod loaded up and it's ready to rock, and I'm like excited the next time I have to hear it, next time I leave the house, so I can listen to my new tracks and stuff. And then I get bored really quickly. So then I gotta redo this whole thing all over again. So I'm like a constant slave to this shit. I don't know. Nevertheless, I do love my iPod. Like I said, it's a big part of my life. I can't walk around anywhere without listening to my iPod. I always have my headphones on, my hat down low, my headphones on. You know, that's the way I rock. I have to have it. So I hope they keep modifying it. I hope they keep making it better and easier to use. I hope everybody can cop one. I know they're expensive and stuff, but hopefully they'll bring down the prices and stuff, give people more options. It's cool. I mean, we're a slave to fucking Apple, but I don't know. It's worth it. It's worth it. All right, moving right along to our topic at hand, we have our interview with Mr. Pink. And as I mentioned in the previous podcast, the first few are going to be kind of our introduction, our opinions on what's going on in our world, what we feel, what we're thinking, and the inspiration for creating this whole project. So I hope you find it interesting. Here we go. We have here Mr. Pink, who would like to give her perspective on the girl scene. What's up, Mr. Pink?
Hello, vaginas.
So you heard the first podcast, and you wanted to jump on this because you have a lot to say about your own experiences here in New York, right?
Right.
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 All right.